What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video, and today I just want to give you guys a quick update on a brand new product that was dropped last week by KIFARU. This is their brand new release pouch. This is definitely, without a doubt, the best hip quiver that I have ever used. The functionality, the way that it works, the way that it fits, the way that it rides is just absolutely outstanding. But there was always one key component that was missing, and that was a release pouch. The release pouch is going to be made from the exact same fabric that you can expect on every single one of KIFARU's product. It is that 500D Cadora fabric, very durable, very high end. The design of this pouch is very similar to the Gen 2 water bottle pouch, but obviously it's a little shorter. And then one of the biggest upgrades is the fact that they added this fleece lining to it that does have a little bit of padding to protect your release and keep it in pristine condition. Now, just like the Gen 2 water bottle holder, it does include a drawstring, so if you want to pull this thing completely closed to secure your release, you can do so. But I did have the opportunity to run this release pouch over the weekend at a local 3D course, and I will say that just based on where this sits on your body, there's really never any point where this release pouch is actually going to tip over or lean forward enough for you to actually lose that release. Obviously, when you're pulling arrows out of a 3D target, you're pivoting at the waist. I don't ever see how I would actually lose my release out of this pouch. Now, if I'm using this quiver at like a Total Archery challenge due to the fact that you're hiking a little bit rougher terrain, at that point you may want to seal this thing closed, but it's nice that they give you the option to run it wide open or run it in that closed position. Now, when it comes to attaching this to the Field Quiver, and you can run this on any type of product that has any type of moly webbing on it. It doesn't have to be a KIFARU specific product, but when you're running it on the Field Quiver, as you can see, they basically gave you these 1-inch nylon webbing with the D loop or the metal D ring that KIFARU is known for supplying, and then they give you 2 rows of moly webbing on the back side. Now, when you're installing this on the hip quiver, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to run your first connection point through one of these top 1-inch nylon webbings at the top of the quiver, and then the other side of that release pouch is actually going to be installed over the belt. Now, installing it this way is going to keep this thing from sliding along this belt, and when you're installing it on the Field Quiver, when you install it on that 1-inch nylon webbing, you're going to want to run that connection point through all 3 1-inch loops on the back side of the release pouch, and then when it comes to installing it over the belt, basically what you're going to want to do is just run it through those bottom 2. Now, the KIFARU release pouch is already available on their website. It's going to be available in Ranger Green or Coyote Brown, and they're selling this thing for about 40 bucks, which in my opinion is a great price for an outstanding all-American made product. So I was very excited to get my hands on this. I picked myself up one, and then I also picked one up for my wife, being that she shoots a handheld release as well. So again, great addition to the Field Quiver. I really didn't think that this thing could get any better, but it just did. And then also I want to address some of the questions that I've been getting since I posted my initial review video of the KIFARU Field Quiver. Now, a lot of people have been asking me how I set mine up and then if this quiver is still available. So I set mine up maybe a little bit differently than most people, depending on if I'm shooting in the driveway or if I'm shooting a 3D course. It kind of changes how or what I'm carrying in the Field Quiver. Now, obviously, I'm always going to run my release pouch because I do feel that this is a better option versus using the dump pouch like I would do in the driveway if I wasn't carrying an Nalgene bottle. But being that it's got that metal D-ring, I don't want to do that anymore because it was scratching up my release over time. So if I'm shooting in the driveway, I'm not carrying an Nalgene bottle, but if I'm shooting any type of extended 3D course locally, I will carry a 14-ounce Nalgene bottle. Now, as far as arrows go, I'm running anywhere from 6 to 8 arrows. I run the majority of them through this 1-inch webbing just to keep them secure so they're not bouncing around. And then I do keep my 2 main arrows that I'll use throughout that course right in that main dump pouch. Now, I did also recently add an arrow arrow puller. And then as far as like the mini belt pouch, the only thing I'm running in there is some arrow lube, and then I do run a Allen wrench in case I need to make any fine-tune adjustments to my sight or my release. In the pocket itself, I am running a small cellular or a cell phone tripod in case I want to take any pictures or any videos. And then I do run my cell phone in here because I am using my cell phone quite a bit to keep score as I shoot that 3D course. If you guys are interested in what app I'm using, leave me a comment below and I will tell you guys what that is. Now, as far as if this quiver is available, it is, but this specific color pattern is no longer available. They got rid of the multicam, so it's only available in the Ranger Green and the Coyote Brown, but their new deluxe package will actually come with everything that you see here: the release pouch, the mini belt pouch, and then also the Gen 2 water bottle pouch. But that's going to be it for this video. If you guys have any other questions, you can always drop me a comment below. If you guys have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Your guys' support greatly helps us out. And if you guys have not checked out MichiganAmbushOutdoors.com, please go over there. We do have some merch available, and your guys' purchases of that merch greatly supports this channel, keeps us doing what we're doing. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you on the next one.